in trying to do this, Catherine, there's always the issue of support. Support is very
That's
big problem
mm,
in the community. We know that, okay, we're still trying to get the support from the government and the native Irish, and that is coming gradually. They are trying. But the issue of support within ourselves, do you think is really there at the moment?
And thank you for that question. Because I really get excited when I hear that, because one thing that I have discovered, even from working with our community, is that I've had a lot of wonderful Africans that are being creative and innovative and coming up with really good programs that you will watch or listen to and you'll be like, wow, but they have all said the same thing. I don't have the support of the Black community. Big issue. We, the Black communities, sometimes the efforts that some of our people are making, activists, politicians, and business people that are our brothers and sisters that are Africans or Asians or whoever like ourselves, they are not getting the support of their own people. So if you're in a place where you're already battling with with trying to find your foot in a place that you don't have much opportunity, you actually need the people that understands you, the people that knows what you're going through, the people that can fit into your shoe, that feels your pain because they have the same kind of pain as you. And if you don't get support from your own little community, then how do it becomes very, very difficult to succeed. Because if you look at it, we're not much here. The Black community is not even much. But even with that little amount of people, we still don't get support each other. So that has actually been a serious barrier for our progress also in Ireland. Many people that have gotten up and have made all the effort to try to do all these important things for our people, many of them have been discouraged from the attitude and behaviors that they have been met with from their own community. And this is really a shame. When I hear people say that, and when I experience it myself, I feel it's a big shame. And I think that it is something that we need to start talking about. It doesn't have to be one-sided. We cannot just talk about what the Irish society is without talking about what our own community are towards each other. So that is key. Before we can. So we're just talking about the support from our own people. That is 100% not there. I've heard so many stories about that. Our people, we need to go, we need more, we need to do a lot of consciously making the effort to be there for one another, to be loyal and to be supportive of each other in businesses and in other areas. Then there's also another huge issue with the support from like yourself, your platform. And we had a training today, a photography training. And this young man is an African, but he's nationalized in Ireland as well. And he has this beautiful studio. But before the program started, we talked about the financial support that has been difficult for him to be able to get equipment and be able to go out there. So now we're talking about us making the effort to be the example and to be the change maker. Then there's this big barrier of we not getting the financial support that we need, because you need financial support to do these things. And you also need the support of your community to do these things. So these things we had to start talking about them, and we had to start reaching out to government officials and whoever to let people know that the Africans or the minority people that are making effort to be proactive and do the right thing, they need to be supported. They need support. They need financial support, and they need the support of our community. Which that one we have to make a deliberate effort to bring our people to understand that.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Linda, have you found out that in the course of your being in Ireland, that it's very difficult to get support from your community when an initiative is being put in place?
Yeah, support is a great thing anyway. It's a very big thing anyway. I think more of it is awareness of getting the support. I think there's need for spreading of awareness of the supports that are available, and there's also need for uh, make that support available to some. There's some barriers that can, like, you can know that there's support, all right, but there's something that just doesn't allow you to get that support, even though you know where to go. You might know where to go, all right, but in some cases you won't get what you actually will be needing. When you look at the other person that is not you're on the minority class, if they go to that very same place to look for that support, you find they'll come up with a different answer from what you've got yourself. So support is something that needs to be made available to both people, whether you are on the minority side or you're on the other side. So I think support is something that needs to be really made available, and there's also great need for made aware of the supports that are available.